Latest on budding Tropical Storm Bud as it moves off towards the northwest, gradually intensifying off the coast of Mexico. At 8 AM Pacific Daylight Time on June the 10th, it was located at 14.7 north, 103.5 degrees west. Its wind speed is 65 miles per hour and a pressure of 994 millibars. No warnings are in effect yet, but unlike Aletta, its cousin off to the west there, which did have the same intensity on the other side going down, Bud is on its way up, and it could go on to affect some of Mexico in the next few days. At the moment, it's being steered off towards the northwest more than Aletta, and could possibly make a run for maybe a landfall or close approach to Baja California Sur later on in this coming week. So we'll obviously be watching that very closely. No warnings or watches are in effect just yet, but that may change later on in the week. There it is right now, 14.7 north, 103.5 west, CDPS stage 2. Minor damage would occur if the storm was close to land right now, but there is the potential for the storm to intensify drastically over the next few days, and it could be flirting with Category 3 status, much like its predecessor. So this is what we expect over the next few days. It will be paralleling the coast of Mexico, moving off towards the northwest. You'll probably see a more pronounced turn as we enter Tuesday or Wednesday, and then off towards a little bit more of a northerly element in its track, and you can see it moving closer and closer to the Baja California Peninsula, and the National Hurricane Center think at the latest advisory puts the peninsula well within its cone for the 5-day period for possible tropical storm conditions at the close of the week. So this is what sea surface temperatures look like right now, around 28 or maybe even 29 degrees Celsius, certainly warm enough to sustain a significant tropical cyclone, and those good temperatures persist pretty much all the way to the Baja California Peninsula later in the wind shear, however, may not agree with the storm. Halfway there it should get before wind shear starts to rise markedly, and then we'll see how it goes from there. But at the moment it's looking very good for Bud as it moves towards the west-northwest. So 24-36 hours could be its best opportunity for rapid intensification, which we may well see. We just saw it with Aletta, it could happen again here with Bud. A significantly sized system, the cloud cover in relation to the storm just about reaching the coast of Mexico, probably not too much in terms of rainfall, which is of course a good thing. The center of the storm, which is developing quite nicely there, possible eye wall developing, is continuing to churn as it moves towards the northwest. We'll have more on this storm as it progresses. You can follow Force 13's outlets, the website force13.com. You can also find our YouTube page, search Force 13, subscribe if you haven't. You can also find our Facebook page under the same name, and we're also on Twitter. It's at Force 13 if you'd like to get in touch or follow our page there. Force 13 also launched a new Patreon page if you'd like to consider helping the project out, supporting it as it goes even bigger and better, as Alex Zaragoza and Hank Dulce has done so far. Please consider it. Take a look at the page. All contributions are invested straight back into the project. All of our updates on Bud are supported by our partners, Hypercyclone X. They're a Facebook page in Mexico, and they'll be providing updates in English and Spanish on their page too. You can also add Force 13 on Skype and my personal account, Fool13 at extension 9094 on Discord for tropical weather chat.